Hello there, Libra. Welcome to your general reading. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Know that this is a timeless reading. So you were brought here by your intuition. Something about today's reading is going to help with a current situation that seems to be weighing heavily in your heart, whatever that may be. So keep your mind open, keep your heart open, and take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, if you'd like to share with me what is resonating with you or what has resonated with you, please share that in the comments down below. I love to read your comments. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. So here you've been really focused. There's a lot around you right now that kind of speaks of abundance, or maybe your pursuit of abundance. I mean, the thing here is Libras work very hard. At least the Libras I know, they do work very hard, and there's a part of you that may feel a little bit unstable right now in your physical world. This might be physically, like your health or something like that, but know that you have abundance here, you have greatness, you have positive outcomes here that is available to you, that's around you right now. But you're going to have to make that choice. What decision do you want to make? There's something here. Unfortunately, it's always hard because life is like this, right? It's always up and down, and we're trying to always create balance in our lives. And so the hardest part is that you're trying to make that decision, whatever it is that's supposed to work in your favor, that's going to lead to this abundance or to this great physical health or something like that. But it's hard for you to really kind of harness everything. You've got too much going on around you. But here, know that you are having to choose. You're going to be forced to choose here at some point. Oh, here's another choice, right? This card is, again, number two. I mean, two people here. Again, this is about commitment. This is about making a choice to commit, whether to yourself or to another individual or to your job or something like that. This is all about commitment. And so if this is say a health reading for you, right? And you want to, say, lose weight or get in shape or something like that, are you going to commit to yourself? So it's a choice that you need to make, right? Whatever that is. And if it's a love reading for you, here you go. Are you choosing to spiritually commit to this individual, right? Because you're feeling as though that you guys are really deeply connected. So you're being forced to make that decision. However, Libra, whatever has happened in the past has forced you to build up walls around you. So notice this. This individual here is juggling, trying to figure out, do I want this love, or do I want to, do I want this life, or do I want to accept this love, right? So again, which do you want in your life? Do you want to stay here and be apathetic and bored with your life, right? Just not really wanting to participate, or do you want to take what's being given to you and handed to you by the universe that'll lead you to this spiritual connection and commitment that is going to be so meaningful to you? Yeah, it's forcing you. In the near future, you are going to have to focus or confront your self-sabotaging behavior. Right? You can either choose to be chained and locked to this mindset of self-sabotage and shadow behavior, or you can choose and confront and say, no, we don't have to be here. I'm not chained to this. I want this. I want this deep commitment with something, someone, to myself, whatever that may be for you. New opportunities are all around you, but you got these walls built up and they're being handed to you, but you got walls built up and you're apathetic. You don't want anything to rock the boat because you've got so much instability sometimes that you're trying to create balance. You see the boats here kind of up and down, up and down. And part of you is like, but I don't want things to go up and down. I like things boring because I don't want to have to deal with any kind of up and down here. But you're missing out on this opportunity. So apathy is also shadow behavior, right? Because it's a roadblock. It's the Devil card is all about your roadblocks and what you need to confront, because that's what's keeping you from getting to your desired place. That's what's keeping you from the potential here of new beginnings and achievements of stability and structure and abundance. Yeah, look at that. There is something here that you are grieving over. That is why you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want your life to change too much because you have grieved. Whatever you have lost in the past has kind of almost just forced you to build those walls up and cross your arms and say, no, I don't want that. I don't want this, because I'm afraid if I take that, then this might happen again to me. But that's the thing, that is shadow behavior, because now you're seeing, you're forcing yourself to just live in the past and deny yourself happiness and gifts and blessings. That is shadow behavior. That is self-sabotage in its greatest form. Universe reminds you here that focus on something different. Lift your head up and be grateful for the things that remain standing in your life, like these 2 cups. Pick up these 2 cups and give it to this other person here, right? Right? You see there's 2 here, 2 here. but you've got these three here and these three here. Do you see that? So you can choose to focus on these three here, what is lost in your past, or you can turn around, see things from a different perspective, pick this up, walk over the bridge, and give it to this other person right here. Okay? All right, Libra, you got to make that decision. You can't stay there. All right, look at that. Something in the past is really coming back to really just be present in your state of mind. And I think this has to do with some of that grief. Universe says you can't stay in the past. It's okay to remember. It's okay to learn from them, but you can't live in the past, because that's going to keep you from getting this. It's going to keep you from receiving this love, this thing that's emotionally very moving to you, and this structure and this new beginning, these opportunities. Look at that. So again, you're being confronted with this. You're thinking a lot about the pain and the despair that you've had in the past. And universe is saying, okay, we know that that's happened, but it was meant to happen to you because you were supposed to learn something from that. And maybe what you're trying to learn, or what universe is trying to tell you, is, yeah, you got grit. You fight. You don't give up. No matter what, you never, ever give up. But the thing here, too, is what else did you learn about yourself? What don't you want to repeat? The thing is if it keeps happening in your life, maybe there's something there that you need to focus on, that you need to change in your life so that you get a different direction, a different path. But if you keep taking the same path over and over, it's going to just lead you to the same thing over and over, right? So universe is trying to tell you, what was your lesson? What do you need to change so that you are on a different track, so that you end up somewhere else, okay? Because you do have opportunities here for greatness, for creating better memories. Look at that. Leadership, visionary. Look at him trying to confront the devil and saying, nope, not this time. So I think you're very hopeful that this is going to emerge out of you from this pain and this despair. And it's almost like this guy is standing guard over you here, the vulnerable part of you. And there's a part of you that's saying, look, enough is enough. All right. And almost like speaking to your subconscious self, saying, okay, you need to get up off of there, and you need to find your lesson, and we need to make things happen, because the King of Wands is a leader. He makes things happen. You see him, he's like ready to go. He's got his stick and he's ready to get up off of his throne, and he's like, let's do this, right? So only when you say, though, you can continue to lay here, or you can take on the persona of the King of Wands, be the leader, be the visionary for your life, and get going and make it happen. Yeah, look at this. What are you denying yourself? Right? So this can be a card of lying, cheating, stealing. Sure, someone could have done you wrong here, but at this point, they can't do you any more wrong. I mean, you can't fit another sword. It can't hurt any more than it already has. So now the question is, again, you're having to confront this. What are you robbing yourself of? So it's not just somebody robbed you of something great, but now you're robbing yourself of this experience right here and here and here and here. Because you're choosing to look down instead of look up and have gratitude for the good things that you have in your life here. But you have to confront whatever that is. Why are you robbing yourself of the experience? Why are you staying under this tree here, robbing yourself of this experience that's being handed to you? So keep taking the experiences, keep taking the gifts that the universe is giving you, because you're supposed to be learning now, because we're all supposed to be on this journey towards our higher self, to whatever purpose is meant for us. Magician, yeah. Look at him. Deal with this, or I'm not going to do anything. That's what the magician is saying. Look, I can make things happen for you, right? And it's interesting that he's above the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is the doer. I can make things happen for you, whatever you want. I can create more of this, or I can create something else, something that the universe wants better for you. I can connect you with this, or whatever it is that's like your divine purpose. Okay? You have that within you. You have that power, Libra. Ooh, look at that, Queen of Cups. Now, I don't read reversals because I tend to give you guys both a positive and negative here. So the Queen of Cups is all about giving love, nurturing, comforting. I love the Queen of Cups because she's also very intuitive, very healing. However, the Queen of Cups also denies herself her own love, right? So here, again, the universe is telling you, take care of yourself. Take care of the hurt. Take care of the pain. Pour love into yourself. Because you're denying, you may be robbing yourself of that experience, because you give and give and give to everyone else, but you don't give yourself enough. And you're robbing yourself of the love. And you're robbing yourself of this experience right here also, this bond. I keep moving this guy around because, yeah, it's not just other people harming you. Sure, you can pay attention to that, right? But this is also a message to you that you need to make sure that that you're not robbing yourself of the experience. Okay, Libra? All right, what else have we got here? What other messages do you have? All right, here we go. Get more information. Absolutely. Planning, strategizing, getting more information here. Before you deny yourself anything, get more information. Remain positive. Absolutely. Now, some of you are very positive, right? Keep going on that path. Compromise. Yeah, compromise. Try to not bring in conflict in your life, right? Compromise, communicate better, and romance. I love it. Romance right there is coming your way. All right, no need to worry. No need to worry, because you have all of these powers here around you that's going to bring you so much abundance. But you have to make that choice, though. Okay? You have to make that choice. All right, Libra, thank you for being here. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with other Libras and other Libra cross watchers. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.